Well, today is supposed to be a very auspicious day for a very large number of people in this country. They believe that they have waited for this day for hundreds of years, and today is the day that the Pran Pratishtha in the Ram temple in Ayodhya is happening. It is being celebrated in a very, very big way, with the Prime Minister himself presiding over the occasion. The entire government machinery has put its weight behind this ceremony. Now, at one level, when I look at it, I see that here is a party that was born out of the Ram Janmabhoomi movement. And to that extent, it is no surprise that it is a big moment for the party concerned. It is also true that here is a party that proclaimed in no uncertain terms in their manifesto that if they are voted to power, they will be building this temple. People overwhelmingly voted for them. And now they have decided to fulfill that promise made to the people in their manifesto, and they have gone ahead with building this temple. There was, of course, a dispute for very many years that was settled by court after court, and finally, under the Modi government, you had a verdict from the top court that went in favor of one side. As opposed to the other, and that one side has now decided to go ahead with the construction of the temple, make it a big occasion. So in that sense as well, one can very well argue that where have we faltered, where have we erred, because we followed the due process. This has come from the courts of the country, and we have followed that entire process, went through the entire struggle, and today this is a day that has come to us, and we deserve it. All of that in place, I still want to put this question across, that how fair is it to mix religion with politics? Because as I see it again, it's the easiest way. Religion is, of course, the lowest common denominator. You just appeal to the religious sentiment and you try and get the support of people. That is the lowest hanging fruit. It's the lowest common denominator. And if that is the politics you resort to, then you would not have to do anything at all. People will be willing to go hungry, but they will be, they will not compromise with their devotion. That's the kind of country we are. This is an extremely religious-minded country, steeped in religion and traditions that go with religion. So you have a very easy job. You just appeal to that raw emotion and you get the support of people. But will this help us as a country is what I have my serious doubts. If this is the route taken by our politicians, how will our country progress? This is also a country where you have 22 crore people steeped in multi-dimensional poverty. This is a kind of assessment that is done by the highest bodies when it comes that assesses the economic parameters, whether it's the Niti Aayog, whether it's the other global organizations that look at poverty index. And by that logic, if you check the latest figures, you will see 15% of the Indian population comes under this segment of people who are in the multi-dimensional poverty index. Now, this means that whether it's health or sanitation or education, this section of people are living lives below the standards of human dignity. So these are global standards, of course. 22 crore, if I have translated the figures correctly. And that means that about 5 times the population of Mumbai would be living that sort of a life of below human dignity. When you have a very large celebration of this nature, a very large structure that involves 3,300 crore rupees, of funds involved in creating this, the question obviously arises that, are we setting our priorities right? So that is the question in my mind. I mean, I'm not trying to impose my opinion on anybody, but I am just thinking that if you want to honor the Lord, would it be a better homage, a better tribute to the Lord if you were to use the funds to maybe salvage people from abject poverty? Just a thought. It is just a thought. Because I look at it this way: if I'm running a household and if I have children who don't have enough to eat, would I be building a very lavish prayer hall, adorn the deity with golds and jewels and diamonds and bells and whistles, and pray to the Lord while my children go to sleep hungry. And there are journalist friends who have put out posts of the preamble saying we are supposed to be a secular socialist republic, and what have we become? I'm not even using that argument. I'm not even saying that, this is against the secular spirit of the country. I'm not using that argument at the moment. My argument is something very different. I'm not even bringing up the demolition of the Babri Masjid. All of that is not my concern. My concern is very simple. Where are our priorities? Are we getting blinded by this very deadly cocktail of religion and politics that is being served to us? So I leave you with that thought, and this is one video where I am really looking forward to hearing what my audience has to say. And it's a very honest sort of a outpouring that I have done today. I've kept my religious identity aside. I'm only asking this question as a citizen.